I don't know what happened.
What?
That was terrifying.
I wasn't ready for it.
Hello, Joshua Farrell.
I wasn't ready.
We have some Napa crew here tonight.
Hello. And
Or
welcome
Sonoma,
to the
sorry,
Extreme
Joshua.
Witch Taint Talk Show.
Joshua, you are Sonoma, but went to high school with me in Napa.
No, you didn't go. You went to high school in
no,
Norway.
not me.
High school
Not
in
me.
Napa?
I didn't mean me. I meant my roadie.
Yeah, get it straight. We have a very exciting show tonight in an extreme way.
Really?
Yeah, because it's
yeah.
a day after your birthday, Sinistra.
Oh, yes.
Yes, thank
Evil
you.
birthday.
Thank
I hope
you
you
so
had a
much.
grim, ominous birthday.
And
I
yesterday.
did. It was brutal.
this
It
is
was
a
brutal.
surprise. Went on secret chats today, and everyone's
Yeah.
going to join in. Ready, Matthias backwards?
What are we playing?
Happy birthday.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear La Sinistra. Happy birthday to you.
Oh my god. That was so good, you guys. Thank you. Oh, okay. There's more.
Sinistro.
Yes. Thank you for the beautiful song. That was amazing.
Wait,
Should we
but that's not all.
oh, there's more. Okay.
That's not all. It's very exciting. I put a secret post on our Facebook page that actually anyone could see.
Really?
And I asked for people to please leave and share with her how you are being extreme today. To let people how they celebrated your birthday on the day. Michael Braun writes, "Happy birthday, La Sinistra. May you have Cinnabon wishes and Capri Sun." He wrote Carpi Sun dreams. I don't know if that's Capri Sun with fish in it.
Yes. Thank you, Michael.
And then
Is that Michael?
Tony Campbell writes, "Happy birthday. I'm going to be brutal and go to work." That is brutal.
Tony, that is so brutal and gross.
TONI.
Thank you.
And Adam Nelson writes, "Have an extreme and infernal birthday to a true metal goddess."
Woo!
And true is spelled the right way. TRVE.
Yes.
This is good, yes.
Steve Ravita writes, dark regards and happy birthday. I rode a stationary bike in the basement with the lights out today. All right, I don't know if I can keep reading.
Exercising in the exercise
TMI, perhaps? You exercise
in the dark.
Chad Russell writes, all Taint's Day. Chris Goodwin writes, "Culty birthday, La Sinistra. To lament the occasion, I'm drinking my coffee black." That's in all caps. "In a place where I cannot be reached by daylight."
This implies that when he drinks coffee, he usually does not drink it black, which is to each his own, I guess. I never drink my coffee with any kind of non-black anything or sugar.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
David Bamunda writes, "Happy birthday, La Sinistra. I harbored resentment to things both real and imagined today." That's
a lot.
Life.
There seems to be revealing detailed personal information seems to be a theme.
Yeah.
Reaching for your heart, La Sinistra.
Yeah, I'm just so flattered that everybody had such a brutal and grim day on the day that I was born.
It's nuts.
It's insane.
Thomas Mulligan writes, this is maybe the most disturbing post of them all.
Okay, I'm ready.
Happy birthday. I'm extremely avoiding reviewing technical specifications and looking at Facebook. Looking at Facebook instead.
Yikes.
That's deeply, deeply disturbing.
Awful. Tech specs.
But that's not all. Dave McFarland says darkest of birthdays. That's not bad.
No. It was pretty dark, actually.
Juan Carlo writes, extreme birth pain and long eternal life to La Sinistra.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, man. Extreme birth pain, I think, is probably the most extreme. That sounds truly horrible.
Wait, I think Todd Nabozny, if I'm pronouncing that right, wins because he posted a GIF or GIF. How do you say that? And it's two guys toasting with Capri Sun.
Cheers!
Yeah. So there you have it.
That's so awesome. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for the posts, Witch Taint, and thanks everyone else.
Now for the present, though.
Oh, God.
What I wanted to say was, do you guys remember a few weeks ago? I posted an ad on, this is before the pandemic, actually, right when we were about to go on tour. I posted an ad on Craigslist in the Misconnections and Casual Encounters section for a tour bus driver and tour manager and stuff. And this guy, same guy answered both ads. This guy, Leonard Skynyrd. Do you guys remember this guy?
Yeah.
All right, well, he's here tonight.
I remember.
Yeah, here he is. There he is.
Hi, Leonard.
Hey,
Hey, how's everybody doing, man? Happy birthday, Los Anisha. Woo!
Hey, baby.
Yeah,
oh wow,
man.
this is heating up.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Are you intentionally waiting a day to wish her happy birthday? Maybe playing the disinterested kind of game with her because it is a day late, you know.
Yeah, and you know what? That's funny. I didn't think of that. Like, negging her. Like, you must have read the game. All right.
Oh, I don't have
Yeah.
to read that, but I know what you mean.
No, I
That's
made
exactly
a nice
right.
I made a nice little post on the Instagram, because I was
Oh yes, I think I saw this just.
I was in front of my
earlier today.
laptop and I just was looking at her picture and I had no pants on. But anyway, the point is, I said happy. I saw the beauty in the moment. I took a picture and I knew it, man. I knew it.
It was so romantic. I really, I hope that the sore in your mouth is getting better and that whatever you're drinking is it aggravating it right now? Is
No,
it like are
no.
you drinking?
You know, I don't mean to interrupt, but speaking of
Oh.
aggravating, I have basically an ant farm situation in my downtown real estate.
Oh,
Only it's crabs, it's not ants, and they are basically running a, it's like Branson, Missouri down here. The kind of shows that's going on. In
Is
Do they-
Yakov
sing and
Smirnoff
dance?
playing or something? Or
It's just Yakov Smirnoff is playing, and oh god, yeah, they it's pretty much
do they have
there's some
races?
intensity. Yeah, I mean they are
Like
pretty
race-
much running traffic. It is like the 101 in rush hour in Los Angeles. Pretty
Which
much
right
down
now
to
with
my
COVID maybe is not so bad. I mean,
no, it's actually pretty hospitable. You can kind of walk right in the middle of traffic and no cops even stop anymore. It's pretty great. I just walk down the street like I'm the road warrior without a
maybe
car.
this is the solution for the crabs if you can somehow give them the COVID. Maybe
I mean,
clean them up.
I don't know what you're
Might need
suggesting.
ventilators, but you know.
I've tried that, but I don't have the. I can't. I'm not that flexible. It's my problem.
I kind of feel like maybe they're preventing you from getting COVID. I don't know if we
Coughing on
talked
me.
about. Did we talk about this before? Like they're taking all the COVID germs on and protecting you from it.
It's possible.
I think you need to pour paint remover on your privates.
On
at
my
this point.
dingus?
Yeah, at this point, you need to flood them out, man.
You did
'Cause
not
it-
try
don't-
the Drano again?
Well,
that's what happened to my hair. You don't want to do Drano
Ooh.
down there. It's
Love
not.
your hair.
It's not extreme. Oh, what's
the Dranos, that was, I mean, when I did that last time, that was a real shame on me. Yeah, Liquid Plumber's not so bad. At least
Nope.
you have a fighting chance with that.
Yeah,
You have
I
a
feel
fight,
like you
you know.
scored worse on your dingus.
Doubles as toothpaste. I've always said,
Yeah, that cleans out your gum line, something
Yeah.
fierce.
real good, man.
Oh my god. Speaking of someone, who is it? Mike, where is it? Whoa, Mike Johnson, he's got some crabs from the Witch Taint album, which perfect tee up for me to post our Bandcamp page where you can get signed CDs and T-shirts. I'm always on brand, and I mail them out myself. So definitely clean everything really well before you put anything on or listen to the CDs or anything like that, because it's a situation.
And you can also listen on Spotify. I listened to the album in its entirety today as I was doing my taxes, which is also extreme and brutal.
That's pretty good.
Two great brutal tastes go brutally together. This is good.
So Dulcinea Hawksworth just said, "OMG, La Sinistra," also said "dingus."
Yes, she had asked earlier. She said, "Did Lance just say dingus?" And I wanted to tell you, Dulcie, that it was me. I said dingus, and I've said it 3 times now, and I don't think that I've ever said it that much in my life. I
It's
feel
fun to
weird.
say. It's
Kinda
fun. I
is.
mean,
Lance,
know.
you're a dingus.
basically,
I don't know. Maybe
feels
that was
good.
harsh. That was
No. I mean, I
okay.
should take it as, I know you meant it in like a real nice way.
Totally
You
nice
know?
way. I meant it totally nice.
That's 3 dingus. Is
Yeah.
we have a dingus
count.
score being kept.
They should have.
Is this a Latin word? Dingus? Is it dingai, the plural?
I mean, basically.
I think our audience should start some kind of a drinking game, or a cracker game, or whatever they want to imbibe every time somebody says the word dingus.
I like that idea. That's
yeah, man! Like, watch what happens live.
Wait,
Yeah.
if I can back it up to, what Matthias Baxter was saying about the plural of dingus.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
There is a guy though that did have 2 dingai. Yeah, you can have that.
A guy.
You can have 2 peni as well.
Yeah, well,
I learned this in Trivial Pursuit, that there is an actual condition.
Yeah, he went to my high school.
The peni or the dingai?
Well, it's just, it's interchangeable. I mean,
so a dingus is a weenus.
What'd you think it was? Then what do you call it in Norway?
Well, we have, many names for it. But, we usually revert to English slang on much of this. So like dick.
Todd Nabosny says he thought it was dongus. That's not bad. How about if someone says dongus, you have to finish the entirety of whatever you're drinking?
Oh man,
I can't
keep getting up.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Dongus.
Sometimes I have too much Capri Sun. It makes me a little sick to my stomach,
Is that possible?
It is. Yeah, I've done it. I mean, of course I've done it. I'm extreme.
This is real sugar and not
it is
artificial sweetener.
It says all natural ingredients.
I believe it. Take it at face value. Don't question
you
it.
You must. See, I drink not very extreme because I run out of all my drinks. So my wife, she has this caffeine-free Diet Pepsi, but at least there are many chemicals and such in it.
Oh yeah, you can unclog a drain with that shit.
Yes, does not taste good, except it satisfies my need for aspartame or whatever this is.
I mean, it's
which is much more extreme than sugar.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Because
it is, and it leaves It leaves that taste in your mouth. And you just as soon as it hits your tongue, you know that something is going wrong in your body,
It's a trick.
Can I ask a question, Leonard Skynyrd?
Yeah.
I've been meaning to ask this
from the floor. Sure.
in previous weeks. Are you in a child's bedroom right now?
That is, I got to tell you something. That is embarrassing. That's an embarrassing question to answer. As I am staying with a comedian here in Los Angeles who owes me a favor.
Okay.
This is his.
Who would do that with their child? Use this for this? I guess it's extreme.
No, well, it is extremely awful. I mean, it looks like an episode of Miami Vice in about 1985 with this color scheme, but. His wife, the wife of the comic who lives here, is overbearing, and she has to leave her mark on everything. So, mango she wants, mango she gets. All right, and they're in there. I just got to be in here broadcasting to you. They think I'm crazy, but I'm like, hey. I mean, this is the only room I can broadcast from in peace.
What are you drinking tonight? If I may ask?
I'm having a Corona Rita in my inspirational mug I have here. It says, "Do you have what it takes?" And I gotta tell you something. Every morning, I ask myself that question, and you know what?
What?
I haven't heard back. Yet.
What does help me with the English here when they say, "Do you have what it takes?" What is it like? Do you have what takes?
Exactly. What is it?
What is the meaning of this?
Man, I never know what it is, but I mean, I hope I got it.
What it takes to be in a long-term relationship with a beautiful woman.
Yeah, that could
Something
be.
to think about.
That's a possibility. All right, and you know what? I invite that possibility.
I think you got it. I think you have what it takes.
Todd Nabaziet. Todd N has a good question. Ask him where all his sleeves are. Did he make a quilt out of them? I think that's directed at you,
me?
Leonard.
Yeah. But
I'm the only one without
you
sleeves.
still have at least one of your sleeves here, or is that a sleeve technically?
Well,
you need more, I guess, to be a full sleeve.
This is a lot of people think this is a tattoo. This is more of a. I woke up after a ritual I sat in on in the desert.
I remember now. Yes, it's like gangrene, right, or some.
Yeah,
such.
yeah. I can't. Sometimes I lose feeling in my left arm.
All right.
I think that's heart related more so than the tattoo. Yeah.
Okay.
But I get hot. All right, it's getting hot out. Summer. I gotta run this by you. What is summer like for you goth folk? I mean, you got to reapply.
We're not goth. What are you?
What is goth?
You thought we were goth this whole time?
I'm spitballing.
We kill goth.
All right, I like that. Okay, I like that.
Mistake. It's a common mistake.
All right, you know what? I didn't mean to offend. I did not know. I retract my statement. But either way, how do you keep all this going in high heat? I mean, people want to know.
You just reapply. It's pretty simple.
Where do you get this stuff? By the way, maybe I want to wear some makeup.
Sephora.
By the way, I run out of my first canister of the new cream that you recommend, La Sinistra.
Are you serious?
Does this mean I'm using too much?
I believe so.
Not enough.
I mean, yeah. Well, it's very extreme to have already run out of.
This is nice.
A tube of that. Do you put corpse paint on your entire body, or do you just put it on your face?
No, mostly my face.
Okay. Well, maybe you just like some extra layers.
Well,
because
sometimes I have to start over again if I mess up some things here. But I do have an extra, but now I need to reorder. What is the name of this website again?
Sephora.com?
No, not Sephora. La Sinistra has a better.
Sorry.
No, it's like it's paleandextreme.com.
Oh, okay, that's not a bad one.
Right.
So
okay.
This isn't something that I can pick up at the Halloween store, or is literally every place that in the next few months is going to be.
No, you could go to you could go to Staples and get some whiteout.
We laughed.
Yeah, you could use liquid paper.
You could use liquid
paper.
Which if I'm low on my supplies and there I have some office needs of the day, sometimes it will work.
Yeah.
Vote of confidence there from Wade Snook.
All right, yeah, man. I mean, look, you need leaders. Here I am. Shit.
Hey, you guys.
What?
We have a special guest tonight. It's a surprise guest.
Is it Vern Troyer?
God, this is. It's hard because that keeps coming up with you, and it's not Vern Troyer. We lost Vern.
But you just kind of hope he'll pop up back in your life,
Yeah, I mean, but that's part of the grieving
Maybe
process.
behind that child's daybed.
Maybe.
It's hard to know. But no, he is he's a super metal guy. He's not as metal as any of us. I mean, he might be as metal as Leonard Skynyrd.
No.
But he's super metal. He's Canadian. He's John Hastings. The John Hastings. John, are you there?
Hello.
Hey,
Hello, are you shirtless?
I certainly am. It's really hot where I am. Almost as hot as hell, which is fun.
And now where exactly are you?
I'm currently in coronavirus quarantine in Montreal, Canada, so I can't go outside because I just traveled in from Los Angeles.
I see.
And so I haven't been able to go outside, and it's in the middle of a heat wave, and I don't know Fahrenheit versus Celsius, so it's 45 degrees above zero, and I don't know what that is for the American friends.
That is hot for Fahrenheit, yes.
Wait, run a check. I'm gonna run a check on that.
I have no idea. I
mean, I'm used to Fahrenheit. I grew up in Norway. That is hot.
You never, and it gets almost that hot in Norway because of the humidity, which is why most of the music in Norway is very aggressive. Because if you're wearing layers on the wrong day, you're going to sing an aggressive song.
This is very true.
Wait, you guys.
I'm in a different room because I couldn't put on any heavy metal attire. So what's more metal?
Well, shirtless can be metal.
Yeah.
It absolutely can. And in a dark room, it's basically like I'm having a basement show party of one. And in a couple of minutes, I might crank up the Pantera, but not look at the album cover because that's socially dubious at this point.
Oh.
Wait, which album cover?
One of them definitely has the Confederate flag on it, if not.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's a real shame, boys and girls.
Yeah, maybe they'll do an update of it.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry. Oh, I was just going to completely change the subject.
That's fine. Do it. The problem with talking about Pantera is you eventually have to change the subject because it's a beehive full of cat shit, and it's a good-looking beehive. But if you look inside, you're like, my God, the lead singer of this band has some bad views.
He just went around last year with the Illegals doing full Pantera sets.
Did he?
Yes, he did throughout Europe, and
oh man,
I've seen some of this footage. This looks like these are amazing. I'm editing some of it together for them, and it is amazing footage.
I'd love to see it. It's one of those things where I'm all about. You want the original members of a band, but also at the same time, I just would like to hear the songs with one member of the band.
Well, the Illegals band is fierce. They do a great job with it.
I have a question for you guys, Witch Taint. Now, if one of the members of the band leaves, which one would prevent you guys from continuing, and which member could you soldier on without?
Ooh, that's impossible. That's a Sophie's choice. That's a catch-22.
Well, it's kind of happening already with Summer's Eve.
Oh,
our spin-off band. We are in a legal dispute with them at the moment.
Well, Summer's Eve is me and Matthias backwards, but we'll probably eventually recruit everyone from Witch Taint.
Yes. Sorry, Lawson, mister. Maybe at some point we let you join. Maybe you could. Why don't you do guest vocal? Maybe.
I'm gonna play a little Summer's Eve, and I just happen to have my keyboard right here, so I'll do it. It's a dungeon synth side project.
Ooh. Now, just to clarify, what is the difference between dungeon synth and then graveyard synth?
Couldn't be more different.
Totally different.
Sorry.
I mean, dungeon synth is the music of the gods. Graveyard synth is just for little children.
It's like reggae versus polka, man. Come on.
That's about right. Here, wait.
I am tuned to semitones.
All right, that's enough. We don't want to give him too much. I
just compose here, and then this all changed to synthesizer parts when we record the record.
Yeah, we do it in MIDI.
Nobody get me wrong, but
you know what I liked about that? It was like craft work if you didn't want to read.
That's exactly right. That's what
I can tell what you're going for.
I felt like I was in the middle of an MRI.
Craftwork is somewhat
that's a good compliment.
Yeah, that could be. That's an album name. MRI. Right there.
Like Leonard Skynyrd. Everyone knows this, and I'm sure you're one of because you are part of the group that is everyone. But as you know, most electronic music is just influenced by MRI machines doing different things.
This is true, actually. Yes.
He raises a good point.
When I have an
you got to give him that.
I have MRI every 2 years because I have small growth in my lungs that is benign, but they check it. Let's not get into that. But last time I hear the pulse in the MRI, I write 3 Summer's Eve riffs while sitting in there. Unfortunately, I did not have cancer, which it would have been fun to, be extreme
It
with
is
the operation and cutting and things.
cancer is metal. You can't get past it. Cancer is metal. Now, here's a question: could you sing a cappella any of those Summer's Eve's riffs that you thought of during the MDM machine?
Wait, you guys, you know what's incredible? I think just that higher note you hit, La Sinistra.
Yeah.
I felt that my crabs they scampered away momentarily, and I feel like eventually, with enough of that, I may be able to beat this thing.
It was like a crab whistle?
Yeah, it's like a crab. They kind of like migrated down my thigh for a little bit and gave just, kind of like when they do like a water safety check and they ask everyone to get out of the pool for a little bit.
Yeah.
Sort of like that, only, the water in this analogy would be my crotch.
Okay.
And the swimmers would be the crabs, and they would be going to the concession stand of my thighs.
Getting some super rope and some nachos.
I mean, I don't think Robert Frost even wrote such a beautiful poem about the holding on and journey of the crotch crab.
No, that's poet first, metal god second.
I mean, in my opinion, metal god and poet, it's just two gentlemen shaking hands. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's pretty interchangeable.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wait, so where are you quarantining in Montreal?
I'm quarantining in my wife's apartment.
Do you have to stay away from her also?
No, she just has to quarantine as well. So she's acting as if she just traveled into Canada. So it's 14 days, and where we just can't leave the house, and it's pretty intense.
You can't leave at all?
Cannot leave at all.
How do you get food?
Uber Eats, Amazon Fresh, and
how do you? What about shit? What's like another thing? What if you need tape, like masking tape or any kind of tape?
What if you need
this has been a problem actually.
like matches or candles or such to have light some incense or?
These have all been problems. We have no tape, no matches, no candles. If any of you guys want to get to Montreal, I'm not going to give out the address. You got to track it down. It'll be like a fun COVID project.
Oh, I'll find it.
Fine.
What if you
matches?
She will too.
Candles, tape. That's what we need.
How about a flaying knife?
We have a flaying knife, but if you have a
sometimes you need to remove the skin of your enemies.
Of course.
So it is good to have a flaying knife.
I thought you were going to say something different. Skin of your anus.
Is it
if it's your enemy's anus, the flaying knife could do this well as well.
Or a filleting knife.
No. Flay. Flay, as in flaying your enemies.
Like Bobby Flay.
You cut off their skin. Like peeling an apple. This is what I envision doing to my enemies. So I have 3 flaying knives. I mean, I haven't used them yet, but
what if you want a fillet?
Yeah.
If I want a fillet?
If you want a fillet.
Yeah.
How do you get that? Is there a knife for that?
Yeah.
What's that one?
I guess, yes.
I have a question. This is a good question. Wade Snook says, what about cigarettes?
What about cigarettes, Wade Snook?
What do you need? What if you need smokes?
They're bad for you.
You got to plan ahead, and also that's what I did.
Oh, you got smokes.
You got smokes.
And then where do you go smoke? Can you go outside and smoke? Do you have to smoke in the house?
Smoke in the balcony. You can't smoke in a house. What is it? The 60s?
I don't know.
What's the gravy fried cheese curd situation there?
Oh,
yes. How about is this poutine?
Poutine.
Yeah. Put out, whatever it's called.
Yeah. Poutine translated English is called put out. We in fact have Uber Eats poutine this evening because it's my birthday today, and that's
today's your birthday.
Today's my birthday, guys.
Happy birthday! Have a grim, ominous, extreme birthday.
Yesterday was
You're
my
only
birthday.
one day apart
Was it
from
really?
La
Yes.
Sinistra.
It literally was.
Yesterday was my sister's birthday.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
No
Wait
doubt.
a minute.
We're
Karen?
all cancers.
The two ladies in your life, they're going to be at each other's throats.
Yeah,
Wait.
man.
Wait, can
No.
I just ask? We can't rewind because this is live. But John, did you just hang your dingus over the camera for a second?
No, I painted my fingernails because I'm trying to stop biting them, and all I had was black glitter nail paint, so I just painted my nails like that. And then I thought it would be fun because I had to cross the border. That if I had painted nails, just to see how the border guards would react. Unfortunately, I was wearing gloves because of Corona, so they didn't see. Also, La Sinistra,
Yes.
you were born same day as Bob Scott from AC/DC, which is pretty goddamn metal, I gotta tell you.
True fact.
Thank you, sir.
Wait,
Well,
I have a,
although
Feel pretty good
not
about it.
really until it's July 10th because I was born same day as Ronnie James Dio. What's up?
today is Dio's birthday. Yeah,
Today's Dio's birthday.
How
And I
old
remember-
would he have been
Dunbar knew
today?
that.
he would have been probably like 78, maybe. Let's look.
yeah, because the thing with Dio is he was weirdly younger than you thought he should be, but he also died young. Like it's weird. Like he was like
I think
You
he was
in his
six. He was
Yeah.
68, I think, when he
He
died.
was just filled with so much wisdom.
he certainly was,
The
Maddie.
dark side that you would figure he'd be 1,000 years old.
Yeah, he was filled with love of elves and brewskis because that guy liked beer.
And was also an elf.
And
He
his
was-
father was a dentist or something, or is that David Lee Roth? Maybe his father was accountant.
I think
So he grew up, had a terrible upbringing with this.
I'm gonna run a check on this.
I think David Lee Roth's dad was the dentist. That I think.
Okay.
makes sense.
Yeah,
Then
that
it must
sounds
be
right.
accountant, I believe. Because his life was almost destroyed.
Now I
When
didn't.
he almost went to accounting to become a CPA.
This is the rumor of Los Angeles. I don't know if this is true, but supposedly in LA during the lockdown, you can see David Lee Roth a lot because he was just biking around LA in a mask, but then like a Van Halen T-shirt and really tight bicycle trousers because he was like. just
So
getting
he
the work-
wear his own T-shirts? I thought I was the only one who wears his own T-shirt.
Come
Wear
on,
his
man.
own band's T-shirt.
I'm gonna
I'm
tackle.
thinking
I'm gonna
it's
tackle
good to-
anybody who looks like that off their bike because I
Wait,
want to meet them.
Leonard, but do
tackle
you,
'em. Rat
you-
tackle.
Leonard,
You
do you wear bike shorts though?
No, I'm more of a runner. You know, I don't like to ride bikes.
Do you
I'm
wear
more-
bike shorts while you're running?
No, I wear jeans,
Oh.
and
Really?
yeah.
But
Well,
This
if you're-
is good.
if you're gonna
So-
get it, look. If you're in a situation where you need to run, are you
Uh-huh.
gonna be dressed for the track? No, you're gonna be dressed like any old day. So why wouldn't you practice like that?
I mean,
He raised a good point. He raised.
There is
I-
no
sorry, I didn't
excuse to
follow.
not be wearing anything other than these jeans. No matter, it's like corpse paint.
Yeah, man.
You know, whether
Wait.
you are exercising or any of these things.
so Maddie, when you run, you're just in jeans and corpse paint, no shoes, no
Well,
shirt.
I don't really run. I get all my exercises from playing in the black metal
Of course.
music and screams. But theoretically, you know, if it's very hot outside, this does not. I do not change my behavior just to whichever way the wind blows or whichever the temperature is. It is the same. I am Matthias backwards,
He raised
no
a
matter
good point.
what.
Yes.
You know, we disagree on this point though, because you know, I not that I agree that you're Matthias backwards. I mean, of course, seriously.
Okay.
But you know, while I don't like anything barefaced except for Leonard, I do like bare-legged.
Oh.
So you know, I like shorts
So
for
you-
both women and
Yeah.
men, and all those who choose to wear them.
Last semester, you like shorts. What if you see a guy shirt cocking it? So full shirt,
hmm
nothing downstairs, just flapping in the wind.
Oh,
Oh,
like bottomless. I was on some
Wow.
website all about bottomless.
that's called like the Porky Pig.
the
That's
Porky
the Porky
Pig.
Pig.
Yeah, this-
That's there's a difference between barefaced and bare-assed.
well, I,
And so, you know, yeah, like
I mean,
No, but I mean,
frequently
you know.
go without shirt. But this is an interesting idea because you know I typically do our shows with no shirt, which is is fine according to like you look great tonight, John. This is a good outfit.
Thank you.
But I've never considered doing this Porky Pig things.
Yeah,
maybe next show.
Maybe it could be the uniform of summer days. Shirt, no trousers,
This
no
would be extreme.
I like the sound of this.
It's like
I'm
Jim
in.
Morrison thought he was extreme merely because he whips it out on stage and gets arrested. But Witch Taint can certainly top this.
That's so basic. Yeah.
I know. I do that. It's called a Tuesday. Shit.
Yeah, hey, Leonard, what beverage do you got going on there? Is that
I got Corona Rita right here.
You got a Corona Rita? Now,
What does that entail?
What kind of cup is that in?
This is my inspirational cup right here. It says, "Do you have what it takes?" And again, it's a reminder to ask myself, "Do I have it?" And will I take it?
Signs point to yes.
Yeah, are you going to be able to take it right now?
I'm not going to be able to drink that whole thing because that would require me to get up from this transmission, go back into the kitchen, and the people who let me crash with them kind of wanted me to be out of sight, out of mind. But I'm like, whatever, dude. Let's see what happens for about 2:30 in the morning when I'm drinking all sorts of pipe cleaner and shit. I mean, who cares?
I am ready to fight that guy that you're staying with.
Well, I mean, I hate him too, but he's letting me stay, so I can't, it's politics.
I don't care. He's lucky to have you there.
I say that every morning. Every morning I say that.
If I can subtly interject a gift that you could get for this guy, why not get him the Witch Taint shower curtain available on our Bandcamp page?
You know what? He's got one of those shitty sliding doors. That's a great idea. That's a great idea.
It's a great idea.
Now, the Witch Taint shower curtain, if I install it in my shower, will it rain in blood in my shower?
That would be nice.
It won't not. It can't do any other thing, basically.
Is this a shower curtain that's not endowed with any sort of magical powers?
No, it is. The blood will, it will rain blood in there.
It'll rain blood in there, but it'll keep it in there. Like it will prevent it from getting on the bathroom floor. So like Maddie B's wife will be so mad.
She hates it when I get blood all over everything.
Yeah,
this is my main issue when it rains in blood is that the blood gets everywhere. I just want to be contained.
Yeah.
So,
it will be. In my experience, it forces you to masturbate as well.
Really? When it's raining blood?
No, the shower curtain. But only
this
because
is something that my wife. I've tried to interest her in this kind of activity to have relations in a shower of blood. She's not been ready for some reason. I mean, I love my wife and everything.
The problem is it just looks easier to do in movies and more romantic. You know what I'm saying? Like you're thinking like, I'm going to get in the shower and get some love going.
Yes.
But then you get in there, one half of you is freezing, all right? And then you're trying to act like an athlete.
All these weird positions. And,
yeah, man. Like you have good
pulling muscles here. But, I mean, with blood, you would think it would be much more engaging. And my wife said no.
No, it gums everything up.
Yeah.
My experience.
It does offer a lot of privacy. And you know what, Maddie B, it looks like your wife is speaking to you in the chat right now. She has a special message for you.
Ooh, what's she saying?
Something very extreme.
Oh, boy.
Should I say it? Or can I say that word?
Put it up on the screen.
No, your wife, she says right in there, "Dear Matthias, please not. I'm ovulating. Sorbet on the way home. Thank you. Sincerely, your wife."
I'm.
Couple of clarificational questions.
Anyway,
what is that, John?
It's a joke. She joke about the sorbet.
Wait, John, what is that?
What does the sorbet have to do with the act of copulation?
Oh no, she's just like sorbet and everything. That's just. By the way, but this is, I do not eat sorbet.
Oh, yeah, because sorbet is not metal. Which
is not extreme.
She might be craving it, if she's obviously.
Well, no, I mean, she'd say, maybe, anyway.
Either way.
I do have to get off pretty quickly at 10,
Now, this is a question for the whole group. Let's start with Leonard.
Sure.
All right.
What would you say is the most metal of ice cream flavors?
Oh,
I'm going to go
God.
Rocky Road because metal is a rocky road.
Oh man, that's a good one.
choice.
I would.
Very good choice.
I would say. I'd say pralines and walnut because that's awful.
And because of the nut injuries that could kill people, that's very extreme. That's very
And
good.
I could be allergic, and it could kill me.
It's a big risk. It's very exciting.
Well, this question was actually answered in the second Witch Taint video we made for this record in the song Death to Death Metal,
Oh,
where Lance and I are in the supermarket and we display what, I guess it's a matter of opinion, but
Black raspberry.
cherry. No,
Black cherry.
Or black raspberry would suffice, but blackberry, black cherry.
oh, Mike Johnson absolutely nailed it. And I'm
For
also
the
going to
win.
say this. Excellent background for a social media photograph.
Oh yeah.
Strong.
Oh, what?
Nice.
Let's see.
Wait, I got the wrong one. There's Jamer. Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
that's
this
really
is
good.
nice.
That's really nice. Romantic.
Yeah, they had a vacation or green screen or something.
Double chocolate.
Double chocolate, yeah.
It depends
Because
if it's
I was-
is it dark chocolate?
I was
Then
just
maybe
gonna
it
say
would be-
chocolate peanut butter because that's nice.
Yeah.
Good. I love that.
That's a really nice. I mean, that's the best one.
The
You know-
thing with chocolate and peanut butter basically is the best flavor combo. You can't go wrong.
Can't do it, dude.
Oh,
And you just dig all the peanut butter out, and like
Oh,
we like
yeah.
to dig ditches. So like if we can't get out, side or something like that, you just like dig that peanut butter out, and it really satisfies that itch. It scratches that satisfy. I don't know.
I like
friend of
this.
mine-
Speaking of itch, Riddex flavor. That's a good answer.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is Riddick
This is nice.
the opiate that Johnny Depp claims to be addicted to?
Is witches?
Riddex?
Yeah.
Riddex.
No, Riddex is what the school nurse gave me originally for my crabs when I was when I was redshirted. And
Speaking
From what? What sport?
just it may not have been a sport.
sport.
Just from outside time?
I was redshirted. I was supposed to be like an assistant trainer where you help I don't know, the players in the pool, like the whatever the pool is where you're supposed to play with the dingus.
Wait, what?
Supposed to like work.
What?
My mom's boyfriend Randy was the coach of a 2-year collegiate programs team, football team, and he asked me to come and help out. And now that I'm hearing it out loud, it seems complicated.
Sounds complicated. Can I also say, Les and Esther, were you just drinking from a Capri Sun?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, again,
it's my
that is-
drink. It's my poison.
I mean, it has got to be the most metal drink
it's
for
quite-
two reasons. Because one, it
Yes.
comes in metal, and two, you have to stab it to drink it.
Thank
And
you,
three-
darling.
Raises a good point.
and
Somebody's
three
listening. What?
and three. La Sinestra drinks it.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank
rock
you.
and roll. Now, but here's my question about Capri Sun because I'm Canadian. We only ever got one flavor of Capri Sun. Is there more than one flavor?
What was
Yes.
the one flavor you got?
We got fruit punch.
Yes. Well, my favorite is orange, but
Mm.
there's also Pacific Cooler,
Ooh.
and there's also I had fruit punch when I was a child.
Which, by the way, is the color of blood.
Yes,
Saying-
Raise a good
Very-
point.
Saying
and it has the name punch in it. Even though we don't really
Yes,
like
it's
violence,
it
but
implies violence
that
and
kind
blood.
of-
I like
Yeah.
fruit punch. It's my
and then I think
choice.
there's like berry rapids or something. They have a lot of like kind of special edition flavors, but I just stick with the orange.
As usual, Canada gets screwed when it comes to food because we only get one flavor of Capri Sun as opposed to orange or blueberry drift down the river or whatever the hoot you were just saying.
Well,
Do you-
I have a supplier. I mean, I'll see if he ships internationally.
We just need to get a catapult headed up to that border wall that Canada's building against America to prevent,
That would be extreme.
That'd be awesome,
This is
man.
very medieval. The use of a catapult or a ramming rod or a scorpion.
I also like to move around under cover of night, so I feel like I could get pretty close to the border, and then maybe even just toss them over.
And if you do it at winter time and you're wearing corpse paint, people will just assume you're a Canadian person living rural, and that's just your pale snow skin.
Yes.
Fair.
Yes.
Yeah, like in Sault Ste. Marie or Medicine Hat.
Of course. Sioux Lookout, maybe, or what's my favorite? There's one that's it's not called Old Log Cabin. There's a town in British Columbia that's like basically called like Jimmy's Farmhouse Town.
Oh, all right.
That sounds kind of fun.
They have good towns
Does
in Canada.
Montreal have in British Columbia? There was a war between you two, was there not? Like a revolution?
Well, there was a war
Moose
between
Jaw.
Moose Jaw is a great one. There was a
I've
war,
been to Moose Jaw.
It's quite a place.
Beautiful this time of year.
It's beautiful, of course. More mosquitoes than you really could imagine existing anywhere.
Oh yeah.
The war between Upper Canada and Lower Canada at the time, British Columbia was just woods that they hadn't quite conquered yet.
And then this is the one. Then Napoleon rises in Montreal. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of sorry, the French.
I mean, I can't, ladies and gentlemen, Norwegian public schools. It's all I'm saying. It's all I'm saying.
You raised a
It's
good
not
point.
extreme to remain in school.
I mean, Tracy Dunbar in the chat, by the way, has thrown in a real niche Canadian reference, which is she wrote Taco Bells. I don't know if that's a reference to the fact that Taco Bell was only in British Columbia until the late 90s in Canada, and it was a big sticking point with the rest of the country.
Really?
Yeah.
You wanted Taco Bell?
We didn't have it. We wanted what they had.
I had a taco.
How could you live without Taco Bell?
Toronto.
They now have it all
Now
over the
they
place.
have, sure.
And for a long time, Taco Bell was only at the movie theaters, which was always a weird thing. You just get a couple of tacos and go to see a movie. And I'll tell you, I did it, and I liked it.
I would do it
It's
too,
nice.
but I don't know
We
if
love
I
it.
would like other people doing it if I weren't doing it. That's a stench.
Yes, if somebody else have Taco Bell and I'm not allowed Taco Bell,
Yeah.
I'm not going to stand with
Bell
Matthias
is
backwards
for
or
idiots.
beach chains.
All right, V. Franqui Craighead. I don't really know I don't know all the words you're using, but
No, she's right. Taco Bell does equal Imodium. That's true. That's usually the chaser to what you just ate.
Oh, well, I thought she wrote idiom. I was misreading it. It's very hot in this room.
Wait, Imodium. But that
Imodium.
that keeps you from shitting your pants.
Yeah.
What
That's
is
right.
this beverage? What is the
Wait a
the
minute.
flavor of the Taco Bell soda again? You bring to the last pre-COVID wheat chain practice?
It's
It was-
Baja Blast.
Baja Blast. This is the most
Ooh.
extreme
Wait a minute.
soda.
Leonard, does Taco Bell not make you just evacuate down below? It bungs you up?
Yeah. It's a real pipe cleaner for me.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, here's the secret. You don't get the meat, you get the black beans instead of the meat, and then it's almost like you're eating normal food, almost. But I'm telling you, you get rid of the meat, you take that meat they have, and then you replace it, and you ask for black beans. It's an upcharge, but it's worth it for quality's sake.
I mean, that's actually that's good advice, especially in these times of quarantine, because if the movie Demolition Man is anything to go by, in these apocalyptic times, Taco Bell is going to win the franchise war.
Yep. Raise a good point.
Thank you. I try my best. Now, here's my most important question: have any of you ever been to a Carl's Jr.?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
No one's been to a
course,
Carl.
There's one down the street.
Wait, really?
Not in New York City, but
No,
in
I'm in
other
a different land right now.
places.
But Carl's Jr. is the same as Hardee's, and Hardee's is the worst fast food chain in America.
That's spectacular. Because I've never. You are the first three people that have ever admitted to going to a Carl's Jr.
It's
I don't have a specific memory because it's probably been several decades, so meaning I was probably 3 or something. I'm
word.
29 now, so it's probably been since I was 9 or something.
Yeah, and I'm only 19.
Dude, every rest stop, fast food restaurant is Hardee's. That's all you need to know. Like anytime you're on the interstate and you got to pull off, like, hey, Hardee's. I'm like, no shit. Of course you're here.
Wait, so John, do you agree that Hardee's is disgusting?
Hardee's is pretty gross. I once stopped at a interstate or at a truck stop in rural New Jersey.
Boom.
Hardee's. And here's the crazy thing. No drinks, including water. They just didn't have it. It was the craziest thing I'd ever seen in my life.
Well,
did they have like a special sauce they wanted you to drink?
No,
instead?
they were just like broken or whatever. And I was like, how long has it been broken? And they're like a couple of days. And I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Mike Johnson, Contrarian View, writes, I love Hardee's. My wife and I ate there while
so
in
this
college.
has a special romantic connection.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
V. Frankie Craighead comes out swinging. Hardee's is crap. Well, basically.
If it doesn't get all over the place, it doesn't belong in your face, Carl's Jr.
All right.
You know, I'm in a land right now that is pretty remarkable because I am surrounded by every fast food restaurant you could possibly want.
Heaven.
And then at the very center of it is Guitar Center.
Oh.
Oh,
you
wow.
You must be in hell right now.
I think I know
Glorious.
you are in and possibly what block you're on based on those geographical descriptors.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought maybe it was the wallpaper behind me, but
No.
yes, it's pretty magical land. I'm having a great time. But I went to the Taco Bell the other day and they were out of nacho cheese, and so I burned it down.
How do you get it? But that's all that they do.
Yeah.
It's like McDonald's ran out of French fries.
You got a Panera bread?
Oh, we got a Panera.
Have you ever had an egg souffle? You ever had an egg souffle at a Panera bread?
No.
I'm telling you right now. Have it. Get there before 11 a.m. Change your goddamn life.
Wait a minute. Why do I have to get there before 11 a.m.? Do they sell
Because
out?
they run out. They run out. People know about it. There's this underground demand for these goddamn egg souffles, and it gets real dicey right about 10:45. I elbow checked an old lady who thought she could get the last 4 cheese dip. And guess what? She lost.
She
Goddamn
can
right.
fuck off.
That's right, my
She
man.
can fuck right off.
Don't bring fucking politeness to an elbow fight, you old bag.
And
Get out of the way. It's
I'll give you the lane at 10:40. 10:45, it's rollerball. Get the fuck out of the way, man.
I completely agree with everything you're saying. Because guess what? It's a hard knock life, and if you're not ready to be hard, you're going to get knocked.
Goddamn
Bam.
right.
You gotta be
I
ready
agree.
to be hard.
Oh, go back. I
Done.
want to read that question. Was great. It was about
Please
Pantera
listen
and
to
Panera Bread.
Pantera at Panera.
Yes, that does count.
That
That
counts.
does count. That does count.
For count. I don't know what it counts for, but it counts.
It's extreme.
It's
You're
I was in a shopping center in rural Chicago, and I saw a homeless guy try and throw a brick through the glass of a Panera Bread, but evidently it was thicker than his strength would allow. So then he just went for a walk.
Rural Chicago.
That's embarrassing.
metaphor for life.
It's certainly it, Lance. You've nailed it. Well, I don't know how much time you spent in Chicago, but Chicago is one of those things where it's like you could be 20 minutes from the Sears Tower, and you feel like you're in like Oshkosh or something like that. Like it's just a bunch of flat buildings and roads that seem like they're interstates, but they're actually roads.
Yep.
Yep.
That's
Good.
Chicago in a
Yeah.
nutshell. We gotta drive this one home.
Yeah, I got
Oh, man,
cat fur in my nose, and it's.
We're almost at 10 o'clock, the witching hour.
Mm.
I'm gonna put the link in there one more time to tell people to get our incredible debut album and shower curtains.
Hell yeah.
Yes. I have a shower curtain. And Leonard, maybe if you got that guy that you're saying with a shower curtain, he might be nicer to you because maybe that's what he wants. Maybe he's
If you can
jealous.
again see the decor behind me and realize that no man was ever consulted before any of this was purchased, you're
Well-
going to realize that that's going to put us both in a pit of hell. He's going to get shit on, then I'm going to get shit on for it. I'm still going to do it though.
Leonard, just quick thing though, but if you have that shower curtain and you both have shit on yourselves, lay it down on the ground, no shit gets on the ground.
All right.
Raise a
you.
good point.
Yeah.
Raise a good point.
That's a good point.
And if you guys want to laugh after you're done showering and listening to music, you can get any of my albums on Bandcamp at bandcamp.com/TheJohnHastings, or follow me on all final social media outlets at The John Hastings.
At the John Hastings. I'm glad. I was just about to ask you if you had any plugs you wanted to get in. You beat me to it.
I have a free hour of stand-up on YouTube if you just type in John Hastings. It's the free hour, or you can find me on any social media. It's right there. Grab it in, and then listen to Pantera at a Panera.
Yeah, and John Hastings is hilarious. I've seen him perform all over the world with his shirt on.
Yeah, shirts on for comedy, shirts off for internet chat shows.
Yes, exactly.
Good
I think
rule.
that's a perfect. Let's
I'm coming.
sally
I'm
forth
coming.
into the night. Yeah, your
My
wife's
wife
ovulating.
is-
All right.
We'll check her temperature.
Yeah, man, go get some sorbet.
Until next time. Dark regards.
Bye, Leonard. Bye.
Bye.
I gotta hit end.
Dark regards.
I gotta hit end, as I can't do both hands for now.